Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 18th, 19th, and 20th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for my Cancers. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, you know that I'm using two Radleigh Valentine decks. I'm using my Angel Tarot cards for the main message, and then I'll pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Okay. Libra season begins. I will be getting my Cancer and Libra season videos, the longer videos, out Wednesday, Thursday, so watch for them, please. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, whatever the message is for whoever might need to hear it. It comes through. And I have 3 cards face down. First and third are reversed. That has stronger energy. That's how I read them. Remember that full moon, the 17th. Get out there. Request. Okay, my Cancers? Because I know there's a lot of things you're still needing and you're moving towards there. You really are. But it's okay to keep putting it out there. Anyway, let's see. First card reversed for my Cancers for the weekend. Let's see what this is. The 5 of Air. Oh my gosh. Okay, air energy is our Libra, our Aquarius. It's our Gemini. Thought processes, strategic thinking. 5s have some change energy to it. Positive, it's negative, or neutral. But it's still one of those things that's just kind of type of energy. Now there's a little bit of there could be a struggle with 5 energy also. You could be hearing some news that you were just kind of like, I really didn't need to hear this news right now. I really would rather that I would have heard this maybe either 2 weeks ago or in another week or two. The thing is, the news that you're hearing was meant to create stress in your life. So whoever brings you this news, whoever brings this to you, look at them a little bit kind of like, why are you bringing this to me? You know, why is it you? Now, it could be it could come through the mail, it could come through, but I do feel like there is kind of a, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say what I'm hearing. I feel like there's a malicious intent behind the news that's coming to you, okay? So that to me kind of feels like that the news itself doesn't have the full merit in how it was delivered, okay? I don't know how that makes sense, but just, so if because of this news you have to make some major changes to your plans, have a little wiggle room with that, okay? Have a little wiggle room with those changes. Now this is kind of an odd energy with this card for you, but it's like you need to have a little wiggle room with it, because I don't really feel that this was a reliable source. But if something happens and you're like, oh, well, Deb didn't feel this was a reliable source, so, this bill collector, I'm not saying I'm just saying there's just something I feel like there's something a little shady going on with it. Now, that has to be very specific to somebody who needed to hear that. Anyway, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives, okay? I think that's our main thing. Why are they telling you this, and why are they telling you this now? So this is kind of like when somebody, and this is kind of an example. It's just an example. Say that you're going on a car trip, and, and people, and you're all excited. You've done everything you could. You've gotten everything ready. And then somebody very close to you says, well, aren't you worried that you're going to, have a problem with your tire? And you're like, why did you have to tell me that? Okay. So it's kind of like, it's just, there's a little like a maliciousness to it. Okay. And you're like, I really wasn't worried until you talked to me about this. That's the thing about this 5 of Air is, if you are able to, many times my Cancers, somebody can say something to you and it kind of like pushes you back. And then after they've left, you think, I should have said this, I should have said that. It may be a new behavior to say, well, why did you tell me that? Why would you say that? Okay, and again, this has to be very specific for someone, somebody out there. Anyway, next card up, here we go. The World. Okay, so this is Archangel Michael. Michael's coming to you again, my Cancers, kind of saying, and again, I'm feeling like this, again, if it's a bill collector, you got to pay your bills, or you got to call somebody up, but it could be somebody also trying to get money out of you now, and it wasn't really money that you were to pay, okay? Okay, but Michael is the protector, he's the warrior, he's the archangel he is like the leader of all the archangels, and he's saying, don't worry so much. Don't worry. A part of this is, again, that new moon, and you are the moon child. You're the one. Use that energy out there. Michael is, it's also higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, but I've also been adding in the archangels. We don't have to understand how they get around to every place and everyone. We don't have to understand that. We put this out I put things out to my higher power, but I will ask my higher power, can you send an archangel? Can you send, an angel to help me through this, okay? I'm also going to say I'm working more and more with my guardian angel too. It's kind of like, we have to say it out loud to give them permission to do the things that they can do if it's within the divine plan, okay? Anyway, Michael comes to say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It was, it's theirs to, it kind of is like karma's going to give them a good bite back. You know what I mean? Anyway, the World, a job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Last card, again reversed, here we are, is balance. Okay, so this is Archangel Zadkiel. We're going into Libra season. Libra season is about getting things back into balance. This new moon in Virgo is about getting things into a better balance also, okay? So this is, so do not allow this energy to throw you totally out of balance, to throw you into worry. Reach out. Again, you've got two archangel energies here. Reach out to that higher power. Ask your higher power to activate archangels. Ask your guardian angel to activate whoever that is to you. Okay? Okay. Because actually, this is really positive. This is really, hey, things are going to be okay type. It's only, and I really feel that this is kind of a personal, and again, I feel a maliciousness with that, okay? But this is just a tiny little 5. This one is a 14 and a 21, and these are archangels. So can you get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. So don't get your panties in a bunch. It's like that, that's what they want. You've got other things. You've got higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide energy. Okay? Okay, let's go on. We're going to take one last card. This one is reversed, face down. The 8 of Michael. So here we have that Michael energy, that air energy again. And and this is kind of breaking out. This is, 8s, I like 8s because you put them on the side and they're infinity, the sign for infinity, infinite possibilities. This is like things are going to break through. Things are going to be free for you. Things are going to work out for you. Now, if you allow this maliciousness to be, this is kind of like, it's kind of like, I don't know, what do we want to pull this into? What do I need to use as an example of this? It's kind of like, putting, kind of having something nice and white and clean and, and somebody coming along with an ink dropper and saying, oh, no. Don't allow the person with the ink dropper, okay? Don't allow them to muck it up. Don't allow them to dirty it up, okay? This is, so you've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, my Cancers. It's going to be how you handle it. It's going to be how you respond to it. If you If you accept this, then that's how your weekend's going to be. But if you kind of say, no, there's something bigger than me, there's a creator, there's my, there's archangels, whoever, this will get you through what was being maliciously intended for you. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyway, you can be free. Make a courageous choice. That's all what it's all about. To change your situation, not seeing things clearly, because this 5 of air, I mean, and I almost want to kind of like just rip this up because it's just got a muckiness to it. It's just got kind of a into it. But you have Michael, you have Zedkiel, you have higher power, you've got this coming, you can be free type of energy. Don't let this is like a snake in the grass. How's that for an analogy? And it's, and it may look poisonous, but it's just a harmless garter snake. Okay, so does that make sense? Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, my Cancers, remember the button down there. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. As always, my Cancers, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.